Hi. To address your previous assertion that race means nothing, critical race theory is not being taught in schools. It is a academic theory that's pretty much delegated only to higher academia. They're not teaching it in schools. Your explanation of it was an oversimplification. You address the real history behind it, unlike most people. And why, if race means nothing, does it affect our history? Say 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre. Why is there such evil history with something that supposedly means nothing?
Okay, so first of all, you're wrong. It is being taught in elementary schools. I'll give you an example. Not only is it being taught, it's being enforced. So in Denver, there is a playground where they say white families not allowed. Would you support that?
That seems like a ridiculous edge case.
So I'll give you another example. Actually, in the National Education Association's training manual, which is the largest teacher union in the country, they had a seminar on how to teach critical race theory to kids. That sounds like it's in our schools, doesn't it?
What that is it's literally just common sense. It's saying that this is real history. This is what has happened in the past.
All critical race theory does is just divide and continue to divide. That's all it does. Now you're making children look at people's races, which is very, very interesting.
Right. So
that matters.
Okay, got it. So, for example, would you say that black-only dormitories is wrong?
It certainly creates a sense of community. I don't see any problem with that. We have sororities. We have male-only dorms.
Right. So racial differences are irrelevant and immaterial. Chromosomal differences actually do matter. But let me ask you a question. Are there differences between races?
No, not biologically.
Then why would we have different dormitories for races?
Culture.
Segregation.
Culture, that's a very interesting thing to say. I would even say what he just said there is more racist because he's assuming that every black person experiences the same culture, which is not true.
Is what you're arguing for, my friend.
No, sir. No, sir.
How is it not segregation to have blacks in their own dorm?
You've just pigeonholed me, essentially. You've essentially just you've distracted from my original argument.
No, you did that to yourself. Let's reemphasize. So
Okay.
Ibram X. Kendi argues, who is one of the leading thinkers of critical theory, race theory, discrimination today to atone for discrimination of yesterday. We have black-only graduation ceremonies at Columbia University, black-only dormitories across the country, for example, at Western Washington University. Can you join me today in saying black-only dormitories are evil, wrong, and it's segregation?
You still haven't answered my question about why does this history simultaneously mean nothing?
Well, I'm happy to answer that, but the fact you're dodging segregation in America, why is that?
I'm arguing against segregation.
So you're against black-only dormitories?
Yes.
You're not arguing against segregation. You just said it is totally fine for black people to have their own dormitories based on culture. And I said previously, as if all black people have the same culture. The fact that he believes that black people, for some reason, have the same culture in itself, I would say, is even closer to racism than what he believes Charlie Kirk has. For you to believe in your head that, well, black people should have their own spaces because they have the same culture is very stupid. There's some black people who would align with you more than other black people. There's some black people who align with other people more than other people. For you to assume that, well, because of the color of their skin, they must experience the same culture, or they must have the same culture. It's very ignorant and very, very interesting that he even has that mindset.
Yes.
Well, you said it was a force of community, and then for your not for critical race theory...
That's an option. We have choice.
Oh, so you could choose to segregate.
That's a pigeonhole.
What do you think of white-only dormitories?
What?
Would you support white-only dormitories?
Everybody has a choice.
So I think white-only and black-only anything is evil and wrong. That's why I hate critical theory and critical race theory, because when it's put in practice, you start to discriminate people based on race. So we're now south of the Mason-Dixon line in North Carolina. We did a lot of work to get rid of segregation in this country. Why are you trying to bring it back?
What work?
The Civil Rights Act of 1964.
In this state?
Yeah, actually, in this state. Are there black-only bathrooms out there I'm unaware of, or white-only bathrooms?
Sad.
Right. A lot of work was done in this state.
Your face is small.
Well, thanks for being here. They always go to insults when they lose the argument. God bless you, my friend.
The student, as Charlie Kirk said, lost arguments and then insults him after. He knew what happened. That's why he resorted to calling Charlie Kirk whatever it was that he called him. He was just digging a hole for himself, and he continued saying, "You're pigeonholing me." No, 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 no. You pigeonholed yourself, and it showed your mindset that black people should have their own dormitories. And then you even showed your opinion of black people to even insinuate that we have the same culture, as if I experience the same thing another black person experiences, which is very, very interesting. But anyway, that was another video, another reaction. As I usually say, if you guys enjoyed the video, like the video as much as possible, comment down below, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you enjoy my videos. Subscribe. I also have the super thanks available, so if anyone wants to support the channel, the super thanks are available, and any other links are down below if you want to support the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at YinkaThatGuy, and I am out.